Yeah.
Let's go.
This would be a good time to ingest some extra caffeine. Late night adventures on the gridiron, and we all know anything can happen when you kick off after dark. Welcome everyone to the home of the Oregon Ducks, the House of Loud, Autzen Stadium in Eugene. As we'll see the number 9 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the 6th-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Ducks will put total leather and we'll get started. Here he comes with the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Rushes on him. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Looking for a man. It's Simpson. He uncorks one deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
You're not playing that.
Got some room to run.
You're not playing that.
How about that for this defense on the first drive? You want to come out, create some momentum, create some energy, create a negative play. They do just that. They force the INT. Not only that, got a little bit of return on it, a little icing on the sundae to go with it. Great start for this defense.
The Ducks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Military stunt.
They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
Now 2nd and goal.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Trick 9B. Ready, go.
Looking for a pass to the end zone to the right. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal.
221 wing. 221 wing.
They'll give it to the back. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Oregon! Offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking...
I ain't even got my nigga in, huh? I didn't have my players in, so I had to pause it real quick. Put my guys in. Hurry your bum assholes.
It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Why is this shit like lagging, man?
He'll bring it out. It's Adams. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Well, they're just trying to run the ball, but that time there was absolutely nowhere for the running back to go, and as a result, that's a tackle for loss.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Simpson. The sure hands, it's Miller. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Such a great job by the defense winning on early downs. What does that mean? Now it means 3rd and long. 3rd and long, now I go to dime packages, to nickel packages. I'm taking linebackers off the field and bringing on DBs to really cover more guys and have more speed on the field.
On third and long. Try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
They booted away on fourth down. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
Damn, bruh. That's some weird-ass shit, man.
Offense working from the pistol. He wants to change this route. He'll set up to throw, using his legs to buy some time. Hits him in stride inside the 10. Touchdown, Ducks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This guy is so impressive, both with his ability to move, to buy time, to run, and then he'll kill you with his arm.
God is that
Just a
nigga.
freak. It's like he's playing a video game, and everybody else is trying to play real-life football. It's ridiculous to be that fast and still be a quarterback,
Get
still
with
make
it.
plays
Get
down the
over.
field. It's just not fair.
And he made the extra point without problem. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They believe they can run right here. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Looking to the big tight end. Can't make the grab. Quarterback just missed him a little bit.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
The power of Autzen Stadium on full display. The house of loud is deafening on this third down. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The Crimson Tide looking for a big play to convert on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And I love playing man coverage on the back end, getting those receivers' faces. Don't let them feel comfortable and run zone where they can find all these holes in the zone and my rush can't get home. Pressure them, pressure them, pressure them.
Hunt is on its way. That was not exactly helpful to this defense as they'll have their backs against the wall as the ball will be put in play close to the 40. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. He put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going and now right back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Bought a little time, lets it go. Tight end finds a soft spot. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Really good patience and recognition. And how about the tight end just finding the hole and settling and waiting until the quarterback saw it?
And the play completely changes. Once my QB gets outside the pocket, I got to see it, and I got to start working towards him, or if I'm near him, working away. Nice job being on the same page, getting the first down.
Motion from the back. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined. Nice job by the defense.
Moore will throw. Buys a little extra time. Looking for the score. He's got it. He kept him out of the end zone, but it'll be first and goal from the 1-yard line.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect to keep the drive going.
They'll keep it on the ground for first and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown!
This nigga trash, y'all. This nigga Abdul is trash.
Ridiculous. 3 touchdowns now in the first quarter.
Good
Doing
over there?
whatever they want at will. I don't know if you're panicking, Palmer, but
Dula, you
I mean,
good?
they got to put something together on the other side of the field, or else this one's going to get ugly fat.
One thing
Dula
I know
Crunch,
is
you
the
good?
defensive staff, after having the ball
Might
just
score
run down
100
their
on this
throat and
nigga
thrown over their heads, they need to make some adjustments.
I might score a hundo on this nigga, dude.
Because right now, they have no answers for this offense.
It's gonna be bad for this boy.
He'll bring it out. It's Adams.
Every time, man, it's slowing down when he's supposed to hit somebody.
As he stopped at the 13. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wide receiver going in motion. Miller with the ball. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good,
Dang,
then
that
you got to
corner
pass the
came in
football a
there,
little bit
like,
more. But sometimes
crazy.
you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the air, it's Simpson. Under fire.
No, he ain't.
And the defense
No, he
makes a
ain't.
play, sacking him back at the 10.
Talking to coaches before the game, they wanted to start fast. This offense, man, not only have you not put anything together, the defense hasn't either. This game has gotten away from them early. They need to do a better job of protecting their quarterback.
On 3rd down, going up top. And he's feeling...
Yeah, make an impressive performance. Let's go. You know it's a
He
rap
will
back
go
there that get
down.
that.
Final play of the first quarter and not the way he wanted to end it.
0.
Looks as if the Tide will punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Sometimes avoiding disaster is the best thing. The punter just gets it out of there. And the returner goes down. working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. The give to the back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. What a run, takes it all the way down to the 11-yard line before he's forced out.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. The give to the tailback. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
That's a backbreaker if you're the offensive coordinator, because on 1st down, you ran the ball, had a really nice gain. Short yardage situation, you just get completely blown up, and now you're having to probably dial up a throw on 3rd down. You need more consistency from the guys up front.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Sends it back in motion. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. They forced ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
4th down coming up.
They'll try to cap off this drive with a goal.
On the field goal.
It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Let's see what he can do with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive.
Get set, get set.
On the move. Slithers into space. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
The Crimson Tide can dig into that playbook here on 2nd and short. Looking to throw at Simpson. Dances away to buy time. And he just held on to the football too long, and the defense rode him out of bounds and forced the loss.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to know when the play is over, and you got to mitigate your losses. That time, he was just trying to do too much. He thought he was back in high school and everything was taken away. He could just pirouette, make a guy miss, and turn it into a home run. Nothing doing, and he takes a big loss on that one.
Alabama with a lot of ground to cover here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm, but you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point of the game.
They kick it away on 4th down. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He's got great speed. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, Darren.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Moore to the air. Here's the pressure. He'll pull it down and run. He gets it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 38.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Everything will have to be clean from 55 yards away. Oh, he missed it. No good. And this will stay a 3-score game at 24.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the wide receiver. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Got it behind the line. It's Bernard. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Throws to the tight end. Got him downfield. Chopping up this defense, and they've got it all the way down to the 23.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Miller. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Wants to keep it in the air. Unloads it left. He's got an open man. He'll get it all the way down to the 8-yard line, and the defense is feeling the heat.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. DB's right up on the receivers. Tries again to get it in. And he'll be stopped for no gain. Still sitting at the 3-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it.
Give me that.
Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Ducks! How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
This ain't what it do.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights.
This is
So
not
they got
what
the
it
touchdown,
do,
and as they kick
baby.
off, really important for the defense to shut them down here.
You good over there, Dula?
From inside the 15, chance for a good return. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Expect some pressure coming from the blitz. Motion from the wideout. Running back searching for a hole. Wide open spaces. He's stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
That's crazy.
Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10.
Lasso! Lasso!
Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. And he's got it inside the 35. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. And in the closing moments of the first half, they'll try to put a 3 spot on the board. This is going to be a 46-yard field goal attempt. Just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Moore will throw. Quarterback adapted. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. They recover their own fumble. How in the world did the offense avoid that disaster? And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Ready to start the second half. Alabama will kick it off. From inside the 15, here's the return. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Keep it on the ground to start the second half. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in third and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Pressure coming. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Man, that's a big stop on this first drive. That's got to energize this defense. They didn't have a great first half. Let's just call it what it is. They could have done a lot better. But to come out, make some adjustments, get a stop on this first possession, that's a good sign for this defense.
Oh, man, that is an absolute rocket launcher of a punt. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Bernard. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. To the air, it's Simpson. Finds his man, it's Lewis. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. So an example of a tight end doing a little unheralded work to set up a much better third down situation.
And I like the QB here, Reese. I like the decision where I understand, let's get this football out, let's get some positive yards, and then get to third down, and we can still have a better situation now because we got rid of the football and took the yards that were there.
The Crimson Tide need just a few inches here on third down. Defense in press coverage. On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. And he just needed a few inches, and he didn't get it. The defense denies this offense. Alabama will bring the punt team on the field. That leg is staying loose, already the fifth kick of the night. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Leaves it with the back. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
Moore to the air. Under fire. That's caught. It's Stewart. Just keep moving this thing forward. He's out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 37-yard line.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. They're working that left side. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And the Ducks need their binoculars to find that line to gain here on 3rd down. He wants to throw it again. They pick it off, and this defense, a much-needed play.
And that is elite 3rd down defense. First of all, you get him in 3rd and long, and then you look to the go-to guy, Jesse. I am committing my resources to him because I know he's a freak, and I know you as a quarterback, you're trying to find that dude.
Yeah, and it's hard, 3rd in California, to convert that. Doesn't matter how good your receiver is, and this dude's obviously one of the best in the country, but the defense, they were all over it, they were ready for it, and they get the big pick.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Oh, he's got some space. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
Man, that's always a bad feeling when you're holding your gap and then you turn around and all you see is the back of his jersey, the guy running down the field, chewing up all those yards.
And tell the truth, when defensive linemen go after him, do they really think they're going to catch him?
Absolutely not. I play defensive line.
They weren't going to let him loose again after that big play. This time they knock him down behind the line.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody's selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And what a tremendous surge by the defense there on 3rd down in a goal line situation, getting penetration, getting the tackle for loss. Now sets up 4th, and it's decision time here if you're on offense.
4th and goal from the 3, and the offense will stay out there and try to finish the deal. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. To the air, it's Simpson. Fires to the end zone. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. He's brought down. A short return to the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And this guy's showing off his hands again, understanding where the football's going. He breaks on the football so quick. And guess what? He makes plays when he breaks on it. That's 2 interceptions here through 3/4 of a football game.
Oh, my God,
bro.
bro.
And here comes the offense. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Hughes. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Ridiculous.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Standing in his own end zone looking to throw. A little screen to the running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around him, and that's a loss.
The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. Backed up, 3rd and 10 from inside their own 5. Like a doctor, first do no harm. Caught in the backfield, it's Stewart. You don't see that much. Complete the pass and still end up getting stuck with a safety.
Oh, and how about this defense? Understanding where they are in the field. They got a chance to put points on the board, and they do.
And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Sets the kickoff.
Creates a little room. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Oregon 31, Alabama 2.
Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down.
Pound 55 wheel.
Back to pass, it's Simpson. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got the first himself. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
And I love the change in decision-making, right? That was a much better job. Last possession, tried to force it in there, threw the interception. This possession, it's not there. Take off and scramble. Great job. You got enough athletic ability to do that. Big 3rd down conversion by this offense.
D looks as if they're about to bring the heat. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Horton. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Bringing the heat.
Oh my God.
Incomplete.
Bro, this shit
And
be
that's
on
just the kind of game it's been for this
skipping
quarterback and this
and
offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere to
You can't do nothing with me.
The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. Touchdown tie. Fitted in the window for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000. But I like that they continue to fight.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
Bangs it through for an extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They were getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside the 15, here comes the return. Needed just a little more help to turn that into a big return. They'll mark him down at the 29. They'll get this drive started from the 29. He might want another play. Moore will throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hughes. And they pick up just a few on that completion. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get him to the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, try to get that elusive guy on the ground.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They want to throw it. Going to try to pop one on the screen. It's a seam wide open. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense.
I don't know if they're trying to get this guy Heisman consideration, but the fact that they're still throwing the ball at this point of the game with a lead like they have is surprising, I gotta be honest.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I'll tell you, I just don't like throwing wide receiver screens against press man coverage. Receivers are not great blockers, and they just couldn't get it done there. And as a result, the offense actually loses a couple of yards.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. Just flying through the air like a superhero to make the grab.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there. A similar situation with a lead like this. They'd definitely be running the ball at this point. They'd probably take their starting quarterback out of the game potentially, but not this unit. They are still staying aggressive. They're still taking shots. They're just trying to light up the scoreboard.
The Ducks look to keep this drive humming. Moore to the air. Got the quick pass. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Ducks in the hurry up. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Now on 1st down from the 28. Looking to throw again. Finds his tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Off the play fake on first down. Snagged in the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end. But all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. They took it 71 yards down the field. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Coming out with it, it's Adams. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. Wants to throw. It's Simpson. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
That's so bad.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, get him to the ground for no gain.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Got it in the middle, it's Bernard. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Alabama comes to the line with 1st and 10.
Moves.
Looking to throw on first down. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the catch. It's Miller. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10.
Igloo. Lion. Pilot.
Looking to throw, it's Simpson. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync. And that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
Acorn.
Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Wants to go up top. Pocket breaking down. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the 4th quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it.
Oh,
A
my
sensational
God.
grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called. Just moments ago, Alabama was feeling the shadow of its own goalpost, and now the Tide generating momentum. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Oh, they're after him. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
Hornet! Hornet! Get high! Get high! Get high! Get high! Gorilla! Gorilla Gaucho!
Looking for a man. It's Simpson. Throws toward the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, they take a shot down the field. It's another incompletion. It's really been that kind of story. This defense has made this guy earn it every single play. Really small windows to throw into. 1 touchdown pass. That's a little bit surprising. You thought maybe they'd have more in this game.
One more play to pad the stats.
Here we go!
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. It's caught downfield. They make the stop and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry today, and I know talking to some of their players, David, coming into this game, they felt like they were being disrespected. A lot of people thought their opponent might get them today, so they took this opportunity to make a statement and make an example out of their opponent.
And those are fun moments in the locker room, aren't they, Jesse? Like, everybody's doubting us. Nobody thinks we can win. It's really easy to motivate that type of squad. They played motivated. They played a little ticked off. I'm here for it. I love it. I love the excitement, the adrenaline, the emotion, and they earned a big dub today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Y'all messed up this one. How y'all not add the safety that he got? Weird. Like this little shit like that.